Okay, so I am back with part 2 of my journal making. So I'm just reinforcing the edges here a little bit. Not too much. You don't want a deep valley in this back side of the inside of your journal. So then you want to flip it over. Oh, it's really dirty. And you're going to take your bone folder and you're just going to, again, re-score your journal cover down, okay? So then you're going to flip it back over, and we are going to, I'm going to trim this raggedy edge off of here, because that can sometimes be a hindrance when you're trying to glue things down. Okay? So what we are going to do is glue the sides up. Okay, so you're going to put a good amount of glue, and you want to get it on that edge of your book, and we're going to go all the way across this page, this edge. And I always do my sides first, it seems. I mean, I don't know what the rhyme or reason that I do that like that is, but I always do. So then you're going to pull this fabric up very tight to your sides. Now in the spine area, you want to pull this. This is how I do it. And I am sure somebody out there will say, you're doing that wrong. But you know what? You do you and I'll do me and we'll get along just fine. Because this is how I do my video. I'm not saying this is how everybody should do it, but this is personally how I do it. Once I cut, I glue it down. Get a pair of scissors that'll cut. That one don't want to cut my fabric today. I cut a slit so that this lays down. Then I take a little bit more glue and I put it in there and I lay that back down. I'm actually just going to glue it down. You see what I did there? Wrong pair of scissors. Cut a slit so that this piece will lay down properly. Add me some more glue and lay the other piece down. You have a little bit of a bubble there. And we're going to heat dry that real quick because it is Mod Podge. Sorry if the gun is loud. Just so that it's not tacky, okay? Then we're going to open it back up. So you have a clean, crisp line. Push that back down in. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay? I suppose if you're one that really enjoys perfections, mine's probably not the channel to watch. After all, I don't do anything to perfection, but I enjoy what I'm doing. I think crafts that are handmade should be beautiful and known that they are handmade. If I wanted a book like I can buy at any bookstore, then I wouldn't be looking at a handmade book. That's just my observation. Okay, we're going to try to cut this one a little bit ahead of time. And this one. And we'll start with it. How about that? Just a second option of how you can do it. So you can see what you're doing. what I'm doing. I hope you can tell what I'm doing. I don't have the best camera quality in the world, but I have a camera, so flip it back over. Again, push your spine so you have that indentation of where it looks like a book. Okay? Now we're going to do this edge. So we're going to glue, glue, glue. If someone would have told me 10 years ago that I would be on YouTube making a tutorial on how you make a book, I would have told them they were absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely insane. Okay. Oops. Didn't get tucked. So you want to tuck your corner that you left the space for in. And you're trying your best to get them to be completely covered. If you do make an error in this part, you can simply put a book, what's it called? Book corner on it. Because for me, this right here, wrapping the corners, is probably my biggest nemesis in making a book cover. But there we go. We've got the cover in the front and the back. We've got the inside of the spine secured. Now, it is not how it is going to stay. We're going to do more to that, but it's going to have end papers and, you know, all that. But for right now, it is what it is. Take the edge of my bone folder and hold that in. Just so that when I pull it up there, it wraps well. I got that one a little close. And this one. I had to pull this over so I could see it better. Now the touch of art glitter glue. Hold that down with my fingernail and then push my fabric into the glue. Okay. So there we go. We've got the construction pretty much done. Getting the glue, the Mod Podge off my fingers. I'm trying to figure out where I stuck my wax paper. Okay, so that's what the cover itself looks like. Your next step is going to be painting your cover. So I am going to stop this video there, and I'm going to go gather me a piece of parchment paper or a piece of wax paper, and I'm going to wash out my glue brush and all that, and I will come back with part 3, which is painting the cover.